Welcome back. Time now 7:39. Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander Heritage Month was recognized last month in a proclamation by President Joe Biden. It recognizes those who serve our country in uniform, who advocate for civil rights, and many other notable contributions for the AA-NHPI community that touch the lives of all Americans every single day.
And joining us now is Tulua Samifua from the Pacific Islands Development Program at the East-West Center to talk about what this recognition means and how Hawaii will mark the occasion this month. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for having me.
To start off, can you just talk about why this month is so important?
Yes, AAPI Month is a crucial opportunity to educate and raise awareness on the diversity of Pacific Islander communities here in Hawaii and across the continent, whether through education, arts, and various organizations that advocate for Pacific and on-Pacific Islander issues.
And kind of what more do we need to do to appreciate Pacific Islander communities in general? I mean, especially growing up on the mainland, we hear, AAPI, and a lot of times, whether it be the census or other things, sometimes everything's kind of lumped together. But of course, as we know in Hawaii, each culture is unique. How do we kind of appreciate the PI side of things?
I think starting here is really important with, learning the histories of Kanaka Maoli, understanding the complexities of their history, and knowing our role here on their Aina. That's a good place to start. Second is really learning about the different Islander communities as far as Polynesia, Melanesia, and Micronesian communities. I think a lot of people are more familiar with Polynesian communities, so I think a lot of it is understanding that there's so many Islander communities in the Pacific Islander group.
How is the East-West Center marking the month? Do you guys have anything special going on that people can maybe come out to or take part in?
Yes, so this coming Saturday, we are hosting the Celebrate Micronesia Festival on the Bishop Museum grounds. It's 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We will have some awesome vendors, some education panels, a student and youth gathering where they'll be able to actually discuss some issues that they are facing as Micronesians in Hawaii. Also some food vendors, a tattoo panel on Japanese tattooing. So we're excited about that. Those are some new components to the festival. Opening today to the public is the Pacific Gathering exhibition at the East-West Center Gallery. We're excited about that because these pieces that have been curated by the East-West Center in conjunction with the East-West Center Arts Program, so shout out to them. And our pieces from Guam on loan that were featured in the 2016 Festival of Pacific Arts on Guam. So these are in anticipation of the 2024 Festival of Pacific Arts here in Hawaii. So excited about that. That's happening today at 2, so if you can come out, it's a free opening. Just to see what happened in 2016 in anticipation for 2024. And
you're talking about the Micronesian community and the Celebrate Micronesia festivals. Here in Hawaii, sometimes the Micronesian community sometimes has negative feelings attached to it. Sometimes that they really have the stigma to combat. How do events like this kind of help in that regard?
I think it gives people an opportunity to get to know their fellow Micronesian community members one-on-one. Actually speaking to some elders, youth, students who are actually at the University of Hawaii. And we have some students flying in from the Big Island and Kauai as well. So getting an opportunity to really talk to them one-on-one, getting to know them versus what you see mostly on the media, unfortunately. So this is a great opportunity to do that and learn about their cultures, very rich and diverse cultures.
And it's, for people who maybe have never heard of this month before, because that seems to be the case for a lot of people. If anyone takes away anything from this month, what would you like people to know, or maybe leave them with something that has them wanting to learn more?
I think if there's anything, it's to understand the different complexities and diversities of being a Pacific Islander here in Hawaii and on the continent as well, and that they're rich, diverse communities. They also have so many contributions in education with, Kumu Hananike Trask and arts. There's so many poets out there, writers, and just so many community organizations that give back to the community. in thanks for all the help they've received from communities. So I think that's something I'd like for the community to take away from this month about Pacific Islanders.
Absolutely, Tulu. I know we could talk about this all day. So many great events going on. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.